Hey guys, today I'm going to make a video for you talking about your pictures in the dark on your iPhones. Have you ever wondered why your pictures might look a little hazy in the dark, even though you have an iPhone and your iPhone has the capacity to take really, really good pictures in the dark? Well, first thing is you're supposed to take your pictures with the flash on in the dark, or when you have low light scenarios. So one of the issues could actually be your case. So if you look on this table, I have several cases on there. This is an iPhone 4S. Okay, and here I have the cases for the iPhone 4S, and this is an iPhone 5S. And on this side I have the cases for the iPhone 5S. So the real issue with your pictures being hazy or looking kind of funky when you're taking them in the low light setting could actually be your case. The reason is the hole for your case where your camera and your flash sit, it might not be big enough. It might not be wide enough. And it also might be too thick, meaning that it sits too far away from your phone. It doesn't sit flush on the phone. So that creates the light from the flash to bounce back, basically. So it bounces off of the edges and it reflects back on your picture. And that's what's happening. So if you look at these cases, this one, for example, this pink one, the hole is not that big and the case is pretty thick. Same thing with this owl right here, and that's for the iPhone 4S. It's pretty thick. If you look on the other side, it's a pretty thick case. And these are gel cases and stuff, so they're pretty thick. So this is another one too. This one's basically a hybrid case where it has that gel. And you see that? How that would sit like really far away from your phone. So that would cause the light to bounce off of the edges of the case. Okay? Same thing happens with the iPhone 5S. If you see this case, that case is really, really, really thick. So what ends up happening is it ends up creating a haze on your picture, the color of the case. So even this one is a pretty flat case. It's one of those hard cases, but the hole is not wide enough. So with this one, I've experienced the light bouncing back, and it's kind of white on the inside. So the haze is usually white. Same thing happens with this green one. Okay, that one's a hybrid, and that one's kind of thin, and it kind of sits close to the phone, and you would think, oh, that's thin enough, but it actually kind of extends a little out from the phone itself. So this one creates a green haze when I take pictures in low light settings. The best one that I've found include even these two right here. They're pretty similar in thickness and everything. This one's actually a bit thinner than this one, and the wideness of the holes is about the same, but this one actually this black one sits more flush with the phone. So this one does not create a haze at all when I take pictures in the dark or in low light settings. Well, this one does create a bit of a reddish or pinkish haze on my pictures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'm going to test this out. So I'm going to turn off the light and show you what happens. And the lights is not completely off. I have a light turned on behind me, and then there's a hallway light. So I'm going to take the iPhone 4S. Okay, and I know you probably can't see it that well. And I'm going to take that first case, that pink case, and I'm going to put it on the phone. Well, I'm going to take a picture first with the flash on. And as you can see, the flash is on down there. Okay, and I am going to take a picture so you can see the difference. Okay. And let me see if I can get this to focus. There it is. So you see, that's a pretty good picture in a very low light setting with the flash on. Okay, so now I'm going to put this pink case on it. And I'm going to take a picture. Oh, put it on backwards. Hold on. Yep. Okay, so it's on there now. And now I'm going to take a picture again. And you should always try to focus your picture before you shoot, okay, by tapping the center of the phone. And again, the flash is on and the case is on. And I'm going to go ahead and take a picture and we'll see what happens. You see that? Even as the phone was attempting to take the picture, it created a pink haze compared to the picture without the case. See that? Pink haze, no haze at all, and it's a really good quality picture. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with the owl case. Okay, there is the owl case. That one's pretty thick and it sits far away from the phone itself. So we're going to do the same thing. Now this one should probably create a great haze. Or it might just create a really bad picture, because I think this one creates really bad pictures, or it doesn't take pictures at all. Or it takes them, but you can't see the picture. Again, the flash is on, and I am going to take the picture. Yep. Just as I expected. The case is so thick that it sits so far away from the phone that it takes a really bad quality picture. Okay, so now let's do this with the iPhone 5S. Okay, so the iPhone 5S has that really thick kitty case on it. Okay. And I'm just unlocking it. And so I'm going to open the camera. The flash is on and the case is on. This one should create a black haze, or should create a really funky picture. Okay, here we go. There it goes. It created a haze. You see that? Sort of like a filter effect. Okay. So now let's try this without the kitty cat case on. Okay. The case is off, and I am going to take the picture. And that is a pretty good picture, just like the iPhone 4S. Without the case, it looks fantastic. With the case, it looks hazy. See that? So the problem is most likely your case. I'm going to try with the iPhone 5S, that green case I showed you in the beginning. Well, not in the beginning, but towards the middle of the video, that I told you it's actually a bit thin. So you can see the green haze that it creates. So I'm putting it on. Just making sure I have it in place. Okay, so the case is on. That's that green case, and you can't see it in the darkness. But that's that green case, see? There's the top of that green case. And this one should create a green haze. Yep. See that? Green haze. Again, the case is too thick and the opening is too small, so it bounces off. So I'm going to take it again without the case. So that's after the green case off and with the green case. Green case on, green case off. And this was off from the kitty, the black kitty, and that's with the black kitty. So there you have it. Your problem with your hazy pictures is most likely your case. So just get yourself a nice, small, thin case And if you want, I'll show you what happens with the one that I told you that actually does work, which was this one. That's actually pretty thin. I'll go ahead and put it on the case, on the phone, I mean. And the flash is on. Focus. And I'm going to take the picture. And with that one, the picture actually came out good. So it looks just like the one that I took without the case on. There it is. Your case might be the problem to your hazy pictures. Like and subscribe and comment below.